Next, we welcome a new coach to Wartburg, Mike Madigan. He's our head men's soccer coach. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, guys, thank you for joining us. We're really excited about this upcoming year. For me personally, it's an honor to lead a program that's had so much success and such a tradition of excellence. It's an honor to lead them into the 2017 year. We're really excited about some of the changes we've made, but also some of the things we've continued that have been a part of the program for a long time. That was part of my role, coming in, keep what's right, change what's needed. I think we've made some real changes on the strength and conditioning and as well as injury prevention side, where the guys are in a really good spot right now. We have a great mix of both experience and leadership coming back, whether that's with Ben Johnson, Jacob Reese, Jay Tagg, and Io Adebayo, who are all honored by the conference. Ben Johnson, who is honored by the North Region. As we expect, I think we'll be very competitive at the top of the conference as well as the top of the North Region. But we've got work to do, and we've got to make sure we keep doing the right things every day to make sure we're getting better every day. And that's the process piece that we've emphasized with the guys.
So as the new coach, what is the main thing you want to focus on moving forward?
The biggest piece is making sure that our culture, from what we're doing every day, is right. Whether that's habits in the classroom, whether that's habits on the field, whether that's habits around campus or in the community. Those habits that lead to success in each of those areas are the same in each of those areas. And so it's emphasizing that, and that's certainly been something we've emphasized since January when I got here at the office, and I think we've made real strides, and that's paying off now in preseason.
What is it about this school that drew you to this program and
Yeah.
excited to hear about this opportunity?
Yeah, I was in a great spot coaching at my alma mater. Didn't have to just look for any job. The mix of academic and athletic excellence that's here and the appreciation for both here at Wartburg, it was certainly very exciting. And the history and tradition of the program made it an exciting place because there's not a ceiling on how far you can go, whether that's on the athletic side or on the academic side here.
What do you think will be the biggest change that people will see in this year's team, just with the new staff and such under control?
Yeah, I think the group. I think there's a higher fitness level, and I think I think there are some things we're doing off from the ball, whether that's defensively or attack, that are better than past years.
So last year, Gunnar Lenzen and Paul Barsick split a lot of time in the goalkeeper position. Do you kind of see that being the same moving forward, or have either of them kind of taken command during camp this year?
We'll see. Both have come in very sharp. So we'll see. It is an ongoing battle, and we're excited about what that means. Either way, we'll have a more experienced goalkeeper and a sharper goalkeeper in goal. Whether that's Paul or Gunnar, we'll see.
Looking at your stats from last year, the difference in goals allowed first half to second half, I mean, you allowed a lot more second half. Does that speak to conditioning, or what does that speak to?
I think there are a couple things. One, I do think that we've needed to make some changes or improvements on the conditioning side, which we have. I think it also speaks to what was a relative lack of experience last year. But that also is a strength coming into this year, and that we have guys who are a lot more experienced now because of the experiences they gained last year.
I know you're a newcomer to the conference, but what do you know about the strength of the Iowa Conference?
The Iowa Conference has always been one of the top conferences in the country. Most years we get both our conference champion and at least one other team into the NCAA tournament. Some years we get two other teams into the tournament. That when you only have 14 to 19 at-large bids across the country, and you're one conference always pulling one, potentially two, that speaks very well, if you can advance out of the conference, that you're prepared for success on the national level.
With Paris Martins having left at the end of last year, Io Adebayo is obviously going to have to step up and fill in his role. Do you feel confident that they're going to be able to fill in that role and keep scoring like we have been?
Yeah, whether it's Io or whether it's other players across our attacking group, there's a lot of talent still in the program. Io's made good strides, as have a number of the other guys. So I think both, whether it's Io or the collective, I think, yes, we will be. And Paris is still around. He's now an assistant coach with our staff. So he's there imparting his wisdom and insight as well.
So with players like Paris Martins, Andrew Bell, and Travis Gudenkoff graduating last year, what have you seen from the new seniors or the new upperclassmen to kind of show the younger guys what the right way to perform at Wartburg is like? What leadership skills have you seen develop from that group?
Yeah, our program, really, that kind of culture, success, and everything we do is something that was very much a part of Wartburg already. We consistently have one of the top GPAs in the country for men's soccer. Last year, or 2015-2016, is 20th out of over 800 men's college soccer programs. So, and we expect to be very much in a similar spot when everything's said and done for 2016-2017. So that culture speaks to who the guys are in the program, and we're very fortunate. We have strong junior and senior classes who have done a good job helping the younger guys along.
You have a few freshmen coming in this year, speaking about the seniors and how they're going to be leading. What do you think, or how do you predict the freshmen will be able to influence this team, and what do you think they'll bring to that culture that you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, I think as we went through the recruiting process is both about them evaluating us as well as us evaluating them. And that rigor, we got guys that are going to buy into our culture. They were the ones we messaged honestly about what we do and how hard we work in the classroom or in the off season, and the guys have bought in. So I know that the 8 freshmen we brought in are bought in on that side, and there are a few of them that will make an impact with the first team, whether that's right away on September 1st or whether that's after that. There are a few that we expect to have an impact during the season.
So who do you think some of those freshmen are that have kind of been standouts so far in camp?
Yeah, I think without going, well, it's still early. We're probably only about a third of the way in. Will Hamilton from Wisconsin has shown good stretches, has seen some minutes with us, as well as Jack Pollen out of the Des Moines area. Noah Martin out of Cedar Rapids has also come in and done well. While they all have things to continue to work on, we have a few guys that we think will, and Sam, I'd be remiss not to mention Sam Toman out of Wisconsin as well. He's a very steady right back for us.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.